Hello, hello. So let me start off by saying, obviously I'm not in the car. Clearly, it's the den. But due to yucky weather and crappy road conditions, I will not be doing a car ride story time this week, just because it's not necessarily safe right now to do that. So, but something weird. I do have a story. Something weird happened today, involving this one here. Ruby, can you say hi? Can you say hi? That's Ruby. Involving her. Hi. Yes. Isn't she cute? She's a poodle. She's a standard poodle. But yeah, no, something odd happened today involving her that was actually, it was kind of freaky. Actually, I don't really know. I don't have an explanation for it. I'll put in a clip here, and you can watch this and then weigh in on what you might think. So, something weird just happened in here. We have, hi Fred, say hi. And there's Betty. But they were in the kitchen, and then my dog Ruby was laying over here on the couch, right here. And suddenly Ruby started barking, not out the window, but staring right at the cabinet. Barking at the cabinet. And then, of course, these two, where'd you go? These two also started barking at the cabinet. I don't think they knew what they were barking at. But Ruby's never done that before. And you can see, like, where she was. You can't, this is where the curtain was. And you can't see out the window. So she couldn't, like, from back here, even if she was down, like, with her, my phone is sitting on the arm right now. You can see. You can't see out the window. The white part there, right there, that's the actual part of the window. And plus she walked right over to the cabinet and started barking at it, which is odd. But, you know, whatever. So, what do you all think she saw? Because she was definitely looking right at that cabinet and was barking and going off at the cabinet. And I was looking at it. There was no bugs or anything on it. Nobody was moving, so it wasn't a reflection. My dad wasn't home, and my mom and I were both sitting at the table eating. The two other dogs, the Cocker Spaniels, they were laying down in the kitchen with us, as well as the cats were in the kitchen. And either way, they're too short to cause any kind of reflection. Plus, they were both asleep as well. Part of me wants to say that it was like a ghost, but I know it can't have been because this house is not haunted. I do believe in ghosts. I do. You can hate on me all you want for that, but we have lived in this house since I was not quite 2 years old. So just before I turned 2, we moved in, and I am 29 now. So if in 27 years we haven't had any ghost action, I'm not going to jump to ghost right now. But I am curious to know what anybody thinks that she may have seen or heard or whatever. There were no sounds outside. There were no snowblowers, no dogs barking. It was just quiet, and suddenly she just went from being almost, I mean, she wasn't asleep, but she was, she was laying there, eyes almost shut, but not really. And then she started going off, and it took us a long time to get her to calm down. Like, she was just barking, and it took us a good 3 or 4 minutes to get her to calm down. So, it was just weird. So, but if anybody else has any kind of idea of what maybe she saw or could have possibly heard, let me know in the comments below, and otherwise I will talk to you all later.